today we have another guest lead, Danny G. Felix, and Danny G is going to be playing with also a fellow musician, Bradleigh Calvin, on Saturday, October 18th, 2025, from 4 to 6 p.m. as a part of the Uptown Wellness Movement Festival. So thank you for saying yes to participate and share your music. Danny is a visionary artist and a professional musician originally from Australia, spent some time in Colombia, and now is residing in Chicago, activating and expanding the music scene. So thank you, Danny, for being here and being a part of the festival. For people that don't know who you are, Danny, who are you?
Thank you, Cindy. It's my delight to be here. I'm so excited for the festival. It's going to be awesome. I'm Danny G. Felix. I'm from the Southern Hemisphere, Sydney, Australia, and I've got roots here in Chicago. So I've come finally to reclaim my Chicago roots. My grandma just turned 100 years old, so I'm here, and you know, family first, but also to be a part of the Chicago music scene and connect with people like yourself, in wellness and healing and massage. I'm also a massage therapist. I love massage, and I think it's really important, and I think, you know, the things that you're doing are really important too, and, you know, I just want to build that connection and build community here in Chicago.
Well, thank you for that share and acknowledgement, and also for your stand and being a part of bridging those gaps. And so you primarily focus on, tell us a little bit more about your music. So first, what had you say, I feel like you kind of answered it, but what had you say yes to collaborating on this jazz hula hoop experience, which is happening at the Uptown Triangle, 4725 North Broadway in Chicago? What had you say yes to collaborating on this part?
Well, just to be a part. I mean, I saw the festival, what you had in the lineup already, and I was excited. I was like, I want to go. I want to be a part of these workshops. I want to, attend some workshops during the day. And then when you asked if I'd like to play some music, I thought, great. And the hula hoop idea, I think, is genius. I think, there should be more stuff like this, like combining music and movement, in a fun way that's relaxed and welcoming and friendly.
Thank you for seeing the vision and the bigger picture and being a part of it. So as far as the music style that you're going to be offering on Saturday, October 18th from 4 to 6, what can people expect? The fellow Coopers that are going to be there, fellow musicians, and people that just want to come out to the Triangle in Uptown and around the city to dance and listen to music. What kind of styles are you and Bradleigh going to be playing that day?
Well, Bradleigh and I, we're both jazz musicians. We love improvising. We love going with the moment. So we'll be going with the moment. We'll be feeling the vibes and seeing what comes out, I guess. Like, that's the beauty of jazz music, is it's all about the moment. And it's not about preconceived, locking into like preconceived ideas about what we need to do. I think we'll be, getting a sense of what the energy is at the festival on the day, and we'll be playing accordingly.
Okay, lovely. I mean, that fits well with hooping, because hooping has a lot of freestyle, free expression, free dance, so just really self-express. So This will be a lot of fun. And so, so make sure to pre-register. If you haven't gotten your ticket, what happens is when you get your ticket to attend the event, you also get a raffle ticket. Everybody's welcome, but you get a little extra bonus when you come to any parts of these events. So you also are playing music all around the city. So how can people find you if they're wanting to learn more about your music, what you're creating in the Chicago music scene, attend your upcoming shows? What is the best way for people to find you?
Find me on Instagram at Danny G Felix. You can see all my upcoming events. I run a jam session every Monday at Le Piano, a great little jazz club in Rogers Park. That's every Monday, and it's open to, music lovers, but also musicians, singers, dancers, poets, whoever. We welcome all kinds of participating. And yeah, the idea is to enjoy this and create together. And that's Mondays. And then also I'm doing a thing on Fridays at this month, every Friday at a place called Industry Ales in the Miller Room downstairs in downtown Chicago. That's a groove sessions, Friday groove sessions that I'm hosting, and that's a bit of a jam as well, with more of an emphasis on groove music, and also playing a lot of Latin gigs around. I love salsa music. I have a salsa band called Malo Malo, which you can also find on Instagram at malomalo.band. And what else? I'll be doing, from November, I'll be playing at Le Piano and hosting another late night jam session on Saturday nights. Every Saturday night I'll be there from 7 for the main set, 7 till 10:30, and then after 10:30 we'll be starting a late night jam session until 1:30 to 2 a.m. on Saturday.
Excellent. Yeah, so check those out. Check those Instagram pages. We'll tag your handle in these videos as well so people can find you, and you can find the spots to find Danny's music, but also the collaborations of bringing artists, not just musicians, what I'm hearing, but artists together to collaborate and build community. And thank you for being a stand for that as well. So if you're an artist, if you're a musician, or you love art and music, check out these venues. I've definitely been to Le Piano. Excellent spot, excellent thing you have created there.
Thanks.
Keep it going, absolutely. And then I did check out the building, cute, very cute, down in the South Loop. Check it out off of Wabash. Excellent. And I think I asked this question, so thank you for sharing how people can find you. What got you into music? What got you into wanting to be doing what it is that you're doing now? I know you shared it started at a very young age.
Yeah, I think, to start off with, it was just the look of the guitars. I was obsessed with just electric guitars and how they looked, the shape, and just the whole, I guess, cool, rock factor. The headphones, the gear. I used to draw guitars constantly when I was a kid, before I really started playing. And then I guess, my mom put me into piano lessons because she saw that I had an interest in music, but I was drawn to music. I responded a lot to it. So, music that my parents would play, like the Beatles. I loved the Beatles. I still do, but I could listen to the Beatles all day when I was 5 years old, and would, draw pictures and pretend in my head that I was a rock star. And then in about, when I was a teenager, I went to performing arts school, which you had to audition for. So I was good enough to get into the school, and I started listening to jazz. I remember at first I didn't like it. It's not that I didn't like it. I didn't know what it was, and I was more like into rock music because it fit. I wanted to be a surfer. I wanted to be like a little skater and surfer when I was like just starting high school or end of primary school, and but then my mum, her favorite record was Miles Davis Kind of Blue, so she would put that on around the house, and I just, after like being exposed to it for a while, I just got into it, and so I taped it. Like I used on cassette tapes, things that and listen to them on the way to school. So on the bus ride to school, I would play Miles Davis Kind of Blue, and I remember this trumpet player came to our school, James Morrison. He was a famous Australian trumpet player, jazz trumpet player, and he came in and just blew this note on the trumpet, like the first thing he does, and I was blown away by that, and I wanted to do that, and that moment just inspired me to take up the trumpet as well. Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks for sharing a little bit more about your history and how you got into music and being inspired by different genres of music.
Yeah.
And what I'm hearing also a lot of influence from your mother, wanting to just also maybe even seeing this gift in you and to support you pursuing it.
Yes, very, very grateful for my mom's support and my dad. Their support in me being a musician. I know that a lot of people, when they want to do music, but their parents don't encourage it because they don't believe it's a way to make a living. My parents were very supportive, so I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, and that led you after school to pursue a professional career. You can just share a little bit of how that developed for you to walking the life that you are now and the way you're creating. Yeah,
well, and the same thing was like when I first heard Latin music. Again, my parents took me to this festival. I didn't even want to go. It was at Darling Harbour in Sydney, and I got there and sat down in front of the stage, and the first band that came on, that was the first time I heard salsa music, and just hearing all the elements, seeing them work together, and it was so fun. And then people dancing, and it was like a whole new world for me at that point. And so I guess I've kind of combined all those worlds together, and to make the musician that I am today. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Little key hotspots to create who you are now. Excellent. Danny, thank you again for taking time to do this interview, to share a little bit more about your passion for music, what you're creating in Chicago and the world. And again, thank you for being a part of the Uptown Wellness Movement Festival. 4 to 6 p.m. Check them out, October 18th at the Uptown Triangle. Follow on Instagram if you're seeing this video on any other platforms. And pre-register. There's some great events, workshops, and prizes available for that day. And anything else you want to share?
No, just be there Saturday. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be so much fun.
And come and jam with us.
Oh yeah, are you?
We are open to people jamming with us. Yes, we are. We will set up a good vibe. We'll set up something, and invite people to come in as well.
So any musicians watching this and you want to be a part of the music part of the event for the jazz part, show up with your instrument, it sounds like. All right, thank you so much.
Thanks.
And we'll see you on, absolutely, we'll see you on Saturday. Bye for now.
In progress.